Hi, 7th graders. I just wanted to do something a little random and fun, and I'm gonna call that thing Reading with Reggie. This is Reggie. Say hi. He's kind of intense, but this is Reggie. It's not my dog. I was not crazy enough to get a puppy. It is my mother's dog. But Reggie is gonna help us read The Eternal Frontier, and maybe he'll keep you entertained while you read. So if you have your textbook and you want to read along, it's on page 291 is where we're starting. Page 291. And if you don't have it, I have the pages marked, scanned into the materials section of the classwork tab. So you can go there to find what we're reading. Reggie, I don't know if he's going to last long. He's biting me a lot. Rawr, rawr. Okay. So The Eternal Frontier is what we call a persuasive essay. Remember, we're kind of in nonfiction right now. So these things aren't make-believe. But a persuasive essay comes with a bias. That means the author has an opinion and they're trying to convince you to kind of sway you onto their side. So you guys are going to practice writing persuasive essays soon. Yes, I said writing an essay. So you're going to be practicing persuasive essays soon. So you might pick why we should have phones in school, and you would write an essay trying to persuade, trying to convince someone that we should have phones in school. So this author is trying to persuade us of something, and maybe by the end of the essay, you can decide what you think. Louis L'Amour, I don't know if I said that right, is trying to convince us of. All right, Reggie, you gotta simmer down, bro. This hurts. This is painful. This is not gonna work for us. Okay, so page 291, you can read a little bit about the persuasive essay. And then let's go to page 293 where our story actually starts. All right, 293. The answer should be obvious. Our frontier lies in outer space. The moon, the asteroids, the planets, these are mere stepping stones where we will test ourselves, learn needful lessons, and grow in knowledge before we attempt those frontiers beyond our solar system. Outer space is a frontier without end, the eternal frontier. An everlasting challenge to explorers not only of other planets and other solar systems, but also of the mind of man. All that has gone before was preliminary. We have been preparing ourselves mentally for what lies ahead. Many problems remain, but if we can avoid a devastating war, we shall move with a rapidity scarcely to be believed. In the past 70 years, we have developed the automobile, radio, television, transcontinental and transoceanic flight, and the electrification of the country, among a multitude of other such developments. In 1900, there were 144 miles of surface road in the United States. Now, there are over 3 million. Paved roads and the development of the automobile have gone hand in hand, the automobile being civilized man's antidote to overpopulation. What is needed now is leaders with perspective. We need leadership on 1,000 fronts, but they must be men and women who can take the long view and help to shape the outlines of our future. There will always be, you're blocking my view, naysayers, those who cling to our lovely green planet as a baby clings to its mother. But there will be others like those who have taken us this far along the path to a limitless future. We are a people born to the frontier. It has been a part of our thinking, waking, and sleeping since man first landed on this continent. The frontier is the line that separates the known from the unknown, wherever it may be, and we have a driving need to see what lies beyond. A few years ago, we moved into outer space. We landed men on the moon. We sent a vehicle beyond the limits of the solar system. A vehicle still moving farther and farther into that limitless distance. Okay, bro, you're gonna break my favorite sweater. Here, try this one. Oh, yeah. All right, let's turn the page. If our world were to die tomorrow, that tiny vehicle would go on and on forever, carrying its mighty message to the stars. Out there, someone, sometime would know that once we existed, that we had the vision and we made the effort. Mankind is not bound by its atmospheric envelope or by its gravitational field, nor is the mind of man bound by any limits at all. One might ask, why outer space? Why so much remains to be done here? why when so much remains to be done here? If that had been the spirit of man, we would still be hunters and food gatherers, growling over the bones of carrion in a cave somewhere. It is our destiny to move out, to accept the challenge, to dare the unknown. It is our destiny to achieve. Yet, we must not forget that along the way to outer space, whole industries are springing into being that did not exist before. The computer age had arisen in part from the space effort, which gave great impetus to the development of computing devices. Transistors, chips, integrated circuits, Teflon, new medicine, new ways of treating diseases, new ways of performing operations. All these and a multitude of other developments that enable man to live and to live better are linked to the space effort. Ow. Most of these developments have been so incorporated into our day-to-day life that they are taken for granted, their origin not considered. If we are content to live in the past, we have no future. And today is the past. Boom. Okay. So think about the point that our author is trying to make. What is he trying to persuade us to do? What is he trying to persuade us to do? He is saying, basically, that space is a limitless world, that we can't be bound by this earth and the resources here on this earth. We need to grow, we need to develop, and we need to go out. But he expresses that opinion both by, so obviously it's an opinion, because other people might disagree, and it's not, completely based on facts, but he uses facts to support his opinion, which is something that I've really, really tried to been teaching you guys before. Like, you can have an answer to a question, but you always have to have a why. So he's saying, so one of the facts that he brings up, and you guys should be listening because later I'm going to ask you to present 3 facts and 3 opinions from this little essay. One of the facts that he states is, in 1900, there were 144 miles of surface road in the United States. Now there are over 3 million. He's using the fact that we've made more paved roads, which seems completely unrelated to space, but he's finding a way to show that we are a people of progress, we are always moving forward, we are developing this world, and now we need to go out and develop more, right? So he uses facts to back up his opinions, and that is a successful persuasive essay uses facts to back up your opinions. And so we'll talk a lot more about persuasive essays coming up. You guys have the assignment. Oh, Reggie. You have the assignment of doing the questions on page 295, numbers 1 through 5. And not many of those are 2 parts, so it should be pretty good. All right, it's time to say goodbye. I'm tired of being bitten to death. Okay, ready? Oh, do you guys like my little dessert made by my daughter? How cute. Okay, ready, Reggie? Say goodbye. Thanks for reading with Reggie. Have fun on your assignment. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Hope to see you soon. Okay, goodbye. Finally, he's still.